So on this video, I'm going to try to get over to Lake of the Pines, and that cloud base is so low, it's going to be hard to get high enough so I can have outs on the way over there. So I'm going to go try it anyway. Maybe I can find a hole to go up through. So enjoy the video.
How cool. Right up here at the cloud base. You can see how I'm even with the clouds, kind of going through some small ones here. I hate to get up there too high. I may not be able to see where I'm going, but it looks like it's trying to burn off. It's a little windy. Got that storm coming in on the Gulf, making an east wind because everything's twisting counterclockwise, so it's giving us an east wind here instead of a south wind like we normally have. It's smooth though, just a little windy, a little cloudy this morning. Hopefully it's going to burn off, go a little higher. May just try to get a little higher anyway. Yep, we're in the clouds a little bit here. It's a little bumpier up here in the clouds. Yep, now I got out of the clouds and it's a little smoother. But I really think they're burning off right back over there. Well, there's a lot of holes. I think I could actually find a hole and get up above them. I'm gonna look for one. Well, I'm trying to keep me some good outs like that right down there. I'm gonna have to get low, and I'm trying to go over here to the lake, and there's all these trees and not really a good out, but I'm having to stay low because of the clouds. The higher I get, the more outs I have because I can glide to more places. I'm gonna make it though. So we got clouds at about 700 feet, 700 feet. Wish I could find a hole like that one right up there, but a little bigger, get up on top. Oh, dang it. Can't do that. I have to get down a little lower. It's like a wall. There, that's better. Look at that lake or pond with all that pretty green stuff around the edges. I bet that's a lot prettier from the air than it is from the bank of that pond when you're trying to fish. Well, I'm gonna give up on trying to make it over there to the lake. That's just too big of an area right over there to go across this low. I would rather be up at about 2,000. I'm at about 500, 600 right now. So I think I'm gonna just head over here to 154. Follow 154. There's Harleton right over there. I'll just go upwind. Following 154. Well, we're following 154 east of Harleton. It's a lot easier run, a lot more outs, and I could use the road as an out if I needed it. Flying at about 200 feet. traveling about 22 miles per hour, flying into the wind. Just turn and see what happens if I fly with the wind. Now we're traveling 35 miles per hour. A little bit quicker going back to land. I turn back into the wind. And we're traveling 18 to 20 miles per hour, 21. So here's a little hill. It's kind of interesting. I'm going to stay on the windward side of it in case there's some turbulence coming off of it. Just kind of a bunch of flat land out here and this hill. They cut all the trees off of it a while back. It's taken me about 30 minutes to get this far. I'm thinking this is a good turnaround spot. Little community here. Little church. I don't think these clouds are going to let up and let me get up through them. Sure would be cool. So we're going to just turn around and go back to the LZ. Here's a little community. I wonder if all these folks are related or if this is just a little community of people. There's some sun coming through right over there. There's just a little bitty hole. Dang it. I about decided I like eating hard candy while I'm flying. I found these the other day. They're kind of like a licorice hard candy. Core Hound, old-fashioned hard candies. Kind of cool. It's good that they don't have wrappers on them. Wrappers suck. Trying to get wrappers off of flight. This is my little flight deck here. It's telling me my speed, how long I've been flying, how far away from where I launched, my altitude. This is my altitude here as well. They don't always match, I guess you can see. I don't know which one's right. But the candy sure is good. gonna be right that way where that tank is over there. Looks like we're about 3 miles away. We got plenty of outs. It's a good flight. Didn't make it over there to the lake. Maybe next time. You know what they say? A bad day flying or something. We'll make it up later. Oh, I see an airplane flying just below the clouds. I don't know if you can see him right over there. Glad I'm not up there close to cloud base. He might not see me. It's a good reason not to be in the clouds. Well, I think I just realized I wasn't following 2208. I mean, 154, because there's what I was following. Here's 154. I bet this is like 2208. And there's Harleton and 154 going into Harleton that way. Good thing I don't drive for a living. Well, there's where we're going to land, right over there. Here's Harleton. I think Harleton is just such a cool little community. Looks like a really cool place to grow up. Man, it's bumpy over Harleton. I'm not doing the wing overs. That's just the bumps. There's my truck right over there. The General Dollar. Junior high. And the little corner store is how you go up to Lake of the Pines right there. So this is the way we're going to be landing. I'm not going to land just yet. I'm going to make a pass, see what it's like. It's pretty bumpy right here. And that's an uphill landing too. I'll have to watch out for that. I'll just kind of land out in the middle out here. Watch those power lines right there. Just come in and land kind of right out in there. I should pick me a little spot out there and try to land right on it. Maybe it could be that little line right there. I don't know. That's the Harleton Fire Department right there, right down there. Man, we sure got some pretty green fields here at the school. have a lot of fun as soon as we can all get back to normal. Okay, so we're on our downwind. We're gonna land this sucker. Now we're doing our base. And now our final. There we go. Let's make this happen. Oh, I just think that was perfect. We'll just sit here and kite it for a little bit. Maybe I can kite it back over to the truck. Okay. Getting some rotor off those stands over there. Come on, back up. Come on. Oh, no. Oh, well. That was a good flight. We were gone about 49 minutes. All right. Well, that was a pretty good walk. If I wouldn't have parked underneath these lines, could have landed a little closer to my truck. We're going to set this right down there. And we're going to go put the paramotor right there. Find just the perfect place to set it. I'll take the reserve off. Oh, let's have one more piece of candy. What do you think? Yeah. And then the leg straps, the chest strap, and there it is. This is where the reserve is attached to the bridle. Comes up here, goes down inside here, so when you toss it, it holds it. So I'll disconnect it. Take my phone off. Don't tell nobody. I keep my key in there. All right. I'm gonna buckle this thing up right here. Put this on here. So we'll see what the max temp was on the run. was 344. It's not bad. It's 212 right now. Or I'll reset this while I'm thinking about it. There. I have learned that adventure pumas do not like to ride on a rack. They are not very sturdy on their base. They fly good, but just not a very... So this keeps it from wobbling back and forth like that while I'm traveling. And then if I put my throttle through this little hoop right here, that's going to remind me to not crank this thing with that stick back there, that support stick. There. I think that is just about ready to ride. Give it a little tighten up on this side. A little tighten up on this side. All right, well, I'm going to put this up. See you later.